Good morning, Monarch Nation. I'm Trent Anderson for Nick Baker.
And I'm Delaney Lyman. Welcome to Monarch Nation News. We've been pretty busy this past week. Trent, would you like to give us a recap?
A half-dozen Irish soldiers toting guns with brilliantly polished bayonets formed a guard of honor outside the U.S. Embassy in Dublin as the U.S. flag was lowered to half-staff in one of several solemn ceremonies planned last Friday to mark the 50-year anniversary of the President Kennedy assassination. More than a dozen retired Irish Army officers who as teenage cadets had formed an honor guard at Kennedy's graveside in November 1963 gathered in front of the front garden of the embassy in the heart of the Irish capital to remember the first Irish American to become the leader of the free world. Last week, 6 global powers met to discuss with Iran about their nuclear activities. Iran still feels it has the right to make uranium, but Iranian suspension of many nuclear activities is still under discussion. The United States has been lowering pressure on other countries to not buy Iranian oil, hoping this would help in finding an agreement.
Thanks, Trent. You know who else has been busy this week? Our Monarch athletes.
Yes, they have. Let's throw it over to Jake Zink, Patrick Mahoney, and Travis Schwartz, who checked in on the Monarch athletes.
So what players are currently standing out to you as team leaders for the upcoming season?
Tyler Doherty is our junior. He started last year. He's one of the better players in the area, so he's one of our leaders. We have a couple other seniors. Jalen Allison is hurt right now. We have B.J. Frankman, Caleb Pikowski, Nick Lechtenberg. Some of our juniors that will show a lot of time will be Jack Kalina, Cam Sheard, Braxton Murphy, Jeffrey Pascal. Then we'll have Chad Lechtenberg as a sophomore, and then Io Baker as a freshman. It might help us a little bit too.
All right. What game are you and your team looking forward to the most this year?
The next one coming. We're looking for the first one, and then we'll take the one after that, and what from then. So. Obviously it's fun to play Central and teams like that, but we're pretty young and haven't had a lot of experience, so we got to get to the first one and get that under our belt and go from there.
Any additional comments?
We're just looking forward to getting to the games, and we know that Monarch Nation's going to show up in the stands and go crazy, and we want them to know we appreciate them and we really want their support. We want our home court to be one of the toughest places for anybody to play. And again, hopefully they'll be patient because we are a little different. We got a lot of young guys, but they're going to play really hard. They want to play well. They want to play hard for the crowd and represent our school. And we're going to beat some people. And we might get beat a few times also, but we're going to fight to the end. And we want great crowd support, and we know we'll get that, and we're looking forward to it.
What players are currently standing out to you as team leaders for this upcoming season?
I would say that our three seniors, Kate Oswald, Allie Kayla, and Maddie Willett, are our three seniors right now that are our three senior captains, and they're doing a great job for us.
Definitely. What games are you and your team looking forward to the most?
Opening weekend against Lincoln East. We're thinking one game at a time.
Is there any new strategies or players our fans should be looking forward to this season?
I think you'll see us playing a lot faster than we played in the past. We're going to press full court. We're going to push it. We get a steal. We're going to push it up the court and probably shoot a few more threes. So, yeah, it should be exciting.
Have you had to overcome any major obstacles during conditioning?
I think the girls are pretty well prepared. They came in pretty good shape. We had 4 to 6 weeks, probably 6 weeks of conditioning and skill development. So our girls came in pretty good shape. So I think that component of it is in place.
Nice. Any additional comments?
No, we're just looking forward to game one, and we've got a scrimmage against Gretna and Millard West that week before we open up, so we're looking forward to that.
What athletes on your team are currently standing out as leaders for the season?
Well, we've got a good group of seniors. We've got Joey Perez, and we've got Stephen Southall, and we've got Preston Kelly, and we've got Gabe Patras. Those are our 4 seniors, and they're all doing a great job.
What meet are you and your wrestlers looking forward to the most?
I think really, to be honest with you, it'd just be like the first competition because, we're going to be practicing hard. We're going to be getting after it, and hopefully we'll get a chance to go get somebody else, and that we'll be able to rip some heads off.
How many wrestlers do you predict to take the state this year?
I don't get into that. We feel like we have a pretty darn good number that can qualify. I'm not going to put a specific number on it, but we feel like it could be a pretty darn good number.
Any additional comments?
We're excited for the season. We've got a pretty good group. I listed our 4 seniors that are good leaders, but we also have a very good group of juniors. We've got some underclassmen that will probably be on varsity as well. Right now, we're really trying to work on team unity and really being there, supportive of each other, helping each other, and setting good examples for each other. And so we're really excited about what we got going now, and we're looking forward to the season.
So what athletes on the team are currently standing out as leaders this year?
We just voted on team captains today, and that came down to Jeff Kavanaugh, a senior Monarch, Matt Harrison, a senior Monarch, and Nick Robbins, who's a junior over at South. So those are kind of our 3 leaders for the year.
All right, who's your biggest opponent in this year's season?
We don't really consider any individual meet to be a big opponent, but I'd say at this point anybody that is standing in our way for a better finish. So we're just kind of out to swim for ourselves and see how good we can do. We don't really pinpoint a single opponent.
All right, how will being a first-time coach affect your team this year?
I don't really know that it'll affect the team in any negative ways. We've still got Coach Weaver around helping out, so anytime I have questions, I can always go to him.
Okay, how many swimmers do you think you're going to take to state?
Well, hopefully as many as possible. That's 4 per event, and there are 8 events, so I'd like to take 32 boys and 32 girls.
Any additional comments?
Just looking forward to a good season.
Great job so far, Monarchs, and good luck to our winter athletes. I'm always so filled with school spirit when I see our athletes in the hallways.
You know who else would be happy to see Monarch athletes in the hallways? Our dude in the hall. Let's send it over to Cal Matheson and Trent Anderson to learn about the faces of Rushmore.
Delaney, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to be. You're Nick, remember?
Right.
The hat.
Right. Got it, partner.
I'm Cal Matheson, and this is Dude in the Hall.
What are the 4 faces on Mount Rushmore? George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, and it's a good question.
Any day now.
Anytime. Oh, okay, I'm just going to guess. I'll go Truman, but I know it's not Truman.
What are the 4 faces on Mount Rushmore?
Lincoln, Jefferson, Washington, and I don't know the other one.
Take a guess.
Franklin. No, I don't think so.
Roosevelt.
Oh.
Come on. You should know that.
It's like George Washington, Teddy Roosevelt, Andrew Jackson, and Abraham Lincoln.
Perfect.
Really?
What are the 4 faces on Mount Rushmore?
Presidents. That's all I know.
Delaney, you know what really ticks me off?
I don't think we really have time for that. Besides, the segment is called Grinds My Gears, not Ticks Me Off. You sound like my grandma when you say ticks me off.
Got it. Let's see what grinds our colleague Andrew Garrison's gears.
Hello, Monarch Nation. My name's Andrew Garrison. You want to know what really grinds my gears? Well, I'll tell you. State posers. I'm talking about those kids that don't go to any sporting events, and then as soon as we make state and they can miss school, they go. This is what I'm talking about.
What's up, Mr. Hogue? So can we get some forms for the
chick state thingy?
Yeah, the
Racquetball?
Yeah, they like hit something around and
back and forth.
Maybe a little white ball like volleyball?
Yeah.
Do you know where you're going?
Yeah.
Island, something like that.
You mean the one in Grand Island?
Yeah, that one.
Grand Island.
Yep.
Yeah. So are you going to ride the bus or are you going to drive yourself?
Bus. Driving.
We'll figure it out later.
Figure out what you want.
So man, Call of Duty or Battlefield?
Grand Theft Auto.
The lack of spirit is disgusting. I mean, if you're going to go to state, at least go to a couple games during the season. I mean, it just makes me so mad. Well, my name's Andrew Garrison, and that's what grinds my gears.
Until next week, Monarchs, I'm Trent Anderson.
And I'm Delaney Lyman. Have a fantastic rest of your day.